Oh, hello, more beautiful breasts, more beautiful breast guys, more beautiful imagination. This is gonna be a bitch. But I do this for you guys, just let you know that. Even though it's a bitch, I do it for you guys. You see, there are several series I want to do right now. Several series. And some of which I can't do in a certain order because organizing things in order to do those series, and then deorganizing them, and then reorganizing them to do different series. Yeah, that would be a pain. So I have to think. Which I already have to do enough of, just in order to keep myself afloat with what I already have, which is what I automatically know, being Red Reaper as the automatic next series to do after the Soulless Hero, and then the Academy, but first Red Reaper. And then there's the two others, the ones I call Other Side PD and what was the third one again? Oh yes, the Naruto Bleach crossover. You see, Other Side PD, I'm kind of on the fence on if I want to transition over to plushies or not. Because, oh boy, that would be hectic as fuck. And then you have other things that I now want to do after a little bit of swimming around in the interwebs. First of all, since there's already been a Zago Deku What If, I want to do something that hasn't been done before, or at least not to my knowledge. A Zago Naru What If. Yes, what if Naruto was basically Zago? Basically the person who did the Zago Deku What If. It was what if basically Deku was Zago's son. But I kind of want to make this more literal. I guess it's literal enough to say like reincarnation of some sort. And I guess the other thing that I was thinking about. What was the other thing? I know, Red Reaper, Other Side PD. I don't remember. I had it, but I don't remember. Basically, what I do know is Red Reaper and Other Side PD are two big ones. And there's the Zalgo series I wanted to do. I'm thinking instead of Sun, reincarnation. Because, well, Zalgo is believed to be not only a demon, but an operator. Whatever the fuck that is. But I mean, like, demons can be killed. They're not immortal. Unlike gods. But then Kratos. You have Kratos. But then you have the high outer gods, like some of my colleagues. Like High Genesis. Even though I hate to admit it, considering some of the things he's done. Never mind. Yeah, Kratos would not be able to kill a high outer god. Because high outer gods make regular gods look like shit. Compared to them. Considering what they can do. Because basically, if before the gods were the Titans and the Primordials, there were the high outer gods. The higher gods are just a whole nother level than gods, titans, primordials all together. Even the primordial form of chaos is nothing compared to a high outer god. So yeah, can still be killed. So there raises the question. If can be killed, can be reincarnated? I think so. And would it not just be the most ironic thing if Zalgo was reincarnated into a body where, well, little kid who just wants to be a hero like All Might? Wait, I think I have a new idea that's not a part of my original 5 ideas. And this is going to sound cringe as fuck, but stay with me. You know how they have those creepypasta fanfictions where human character gets in love with one of those monstrous creepypasta characters? Well, that, but Pokemon. And you're going to think I'm crazy, but it is a Pokemon with telepathy. So a very smart Pokemon. That would basically be like a human, but not human Pokemon. And basically not really talk, but use telepathy to like, simulate talking. And if you're getting at what I'm trying to get at here, then again, certain parts of my brain don't want me to go that direction. And maybe that's for the better, maybe that's for the worse, I don't know. I guess my brain's on the more fan-fiction-y side. Then again, I could do like a James Bond or John Wick what if. Like Death Battle already did, like James Bond, John Wick, Death Battle. But what if instead of working against each other, they work together? Oh my god. Yes, that is one I will do. What if 007 and John Wick? Well, I'd have to think of a good name. Yeah. Basically, what if 007 and John Wick? And then one of those fancy movie titles that James Bond movies always have. Because I'm more of a James Bond fan, if you ask me. I guess that's how many hours I put into playing GoldenEye and Agent Under Fire. Oh, I got one. Since one of the movies is Live and Let Die, I think since the other character is John Wick. I mean, come on. James Bond movies have been this way before. They've been this kind of way before. Just have it be Live and Let Wick. Since John Wick is the other character. And I'm mainly a James Bond fan, so John Wick would be like the supporting role. Well, until we get into like the major part of the movie. It would probably be like a several part movie. Like, I guess 3 parts. Like part 1, 2, and 3 of Live and Let Wick. Yes, I think that's a pretty good title. Encapsulating everything about 007 and everything about John Wick. Because, Live and Let Wick, Wick as in John Wick. And Live and Let as in Live and Let Die, one of the James Bond movies. And I know you guys are probably like, but they killed James Bond. I'm going to retcon that, guys. That's how I'm going to solve this. I'm going to retcon that. I'm going to also make my own universe where James Bond doesn't have to be under that bullshit. Under this John Wick. Oh, by the way, also maybe introduce some other characters in later movies. So yes, even in this channel I'm making movies. It's just these won't be I won't be trying to condense them down like I did with the whole Shadow thing in my other channel, where I was only able to make like 2 parts because could not condense it down enough. So I'm not going to try to condense it down enough. I'm telling you guys at least 3 parts. At least a 3-part movie, which will be called Live and Let Wick. So yeah, I'm feeling really happy with myself. So yeah, there's Red Reaper, Other Side PD, the Naru Bleach that I still have to do. I want to do it, but can't really find the right starting and ending points and materials in general. Like, I think I have a vision, but it's blurry. You never want to go in with a blurry vision, because that's how you get a crummy what if. And then I have my Naruto, like, reincarnation of Zalgo what if. And then I have my 3-parter basically 007 Live and Let Wick. Which basically consider the first part like the first act, like the second part like the second act, and the third part like the third act of like a movie. In fact, that's actually more I might call them instead of parts. I might just call them first act, second act, and third act of 007 Live and Let Wick. And I'm telling you, it's going to be fun. It is, if I can get everything sorted out straight before I lose my head with all the excitement here. With all this excitement. I feel like Macho Man Randy Savage. But, firstly, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I I'm going to get to need some new images. Get out of here, son of man. This one with the Karama Chakra Croak and Mugetsu. Spicy. Mario Bleach, what if? Sorry about that long pause. That just meant I was hunting for, good images. So far I have 3. 1 for Naruto Bleach. 1 for the Naruto Zago Reincarnation. And 1 for the 007 John Wick. I believe, what was the name of the movie? Was it Never Say Die, or it was something Die, or... Oh, so apparently Never Say Die was a fan film. Who gives a shit? It's still 007. So yeah, until I can think of something better, or if I can't think of something better, it will be Never Say Wick. Or I could do a spin-off of Russia with Love. From Russia with Love. I almost said from Rush Limbaugh with Love. From Russia with Love. So from Wick with Love? It makes no sense because there isn't an established relationship yet. We would have to get into another, several movies in order to establish a freaking relationship. So, Never Say Wick it is. Even though apparently that's a fan film, like Never Say Die. It's still 007, so I count it. And apparently the second John Wick film is just John Wick 2. Which is boring if you ask me. So, yes. I believe the safest options we have here, people, are what I have gathered so far. That being my little 007 John Wick crossover. The Naruto Zago reincarnation thing. And, well, go look at the frickin' folder again. Naruto Bleach, which I will probably do the Naruto Bleach one last. just in order to get all the brain fog out and to formulate something in here in this brain hole, which should be easy considering the 007 John Wick crossover will be 3 acts long, as in 3 videos. So the span of 3 videos. And well, as for my what if Naruto was Zalgo's reincarnation, or the reincarnation of Zalgo, whichever one's shorter? Oh, there is so much I could do with that. Just gotta figure which one to do first. Well, I don't want to go too crazy. So I'll try to stay more subdued. And ironically, the more subdued path would be to go for my Naruto Zalgo reincarnation what if first. So yeah, you heard it from the gift horse in the mouth. Naruto Zalgo reincarnation what if. Then we get to the first movie of the 007 and John Wick crossover on my channel. Then we finally get to frickin' Naruto Bleach what if. And actually, just so I don't have to hunt for it frickin' later, there you go. So, first one shall be the Naruto Zalgo reincarnation. Alright, kitties. That's looking to be the program for today. First up, Naruto Zalgo reincarnation. Then next would be my 007 John Wick crossover what if. movie? 3-part movie? Then the Naruto Bleach, What If? Then finally Red Reaper. So we can get on to more stuff, and then the XE Academy. Because good God, if you guys are going to be fed up with me after that. So, I don't know what's gonna dust in the dark shaman because OT out here, you boys. Like, favorite, subscribe. I'm about to go switch on my blue sweat shoes. I'll eat misdirection.